Wrestling. Dave Brown right along the ringside, and by golly, I'll tell you what a good group today.
Oh, it is indeed. I tell you what, we got a good lineup today too. Opening match, we're going to have Ravishing Rick Rude in here with Angel. It'll be a single match to open. Then Dutch Mantell will be in here in a single match a little bit later on. Listen to this, another single match. Jim Neidhart, the Anvil, will be in here going against the King, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, boy.
Single match action. Not all. Main event, expiration of time match, Harley Davidson and Dirty Rhodes set to go against the PYT Express.
All right, for an expiration of time match, and by golly, I'll tell you what, that's a lineup that you can't beat anywhere, anytime. We got it all. We want to see it, too, so let's take time out now, and we'll be back in just one moment. Okay, we're about ready to go. First bout, Dave.
All right, this one's going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing at 218 pounds from Salem, Virginia, Rick McCord. And going against him, 232 pounds from Beverly Hills, California, with his valet angel, Rick Rude. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee. We got a vocal group here today, and they're really ready for this opening bout. We got plenty of it lined up. My baby will be with us through the entire thing. Here we go. Rick Rude, Rick McCord. Uh-oh. Rude banging away on McCord. Picks him up. Crosses him and slams him right down. Comes on top with the right hand. The referee stands. Keeps the fist open. Look at Rude. Boy, he jumped off to a quick one right away. Puts him up there on top of that top rope. Rude bounces right back down. Whips. Goes with a clothesline. With a right hand. Follows it up, and there goes McCord. What is this? Good night. Look at Angel out here kicking him in the rib. At first, she's picking a shoe off and beating somebody with a high heel, and then she's over here kicking Rick McCord in the side. Rude comes out, grabs McCord, throws him back in the ring, ties him. Look at that slam. Bang! Takes him down 1, 2, 3. That's going to be it. Yeah, Rick Rude with an assist to Angel.
Yeah,
down here on the floor.
Her out here kicking a guy in the rib.
Was indeed. Had those boots, and well, she really let him have it right in the ribs a couple of times. And then the power slam by Rude is what finally wrapped it up for him.
Yeah. Rude comes out, picks him up, throws him back in the ring in there. But are you believing this Angel gets in the act? Let's take a look. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now you see Angel right in the middle of it, slamming him in the ribs as now Rude comes out to pick McCord back up. And not long after that, he fired him back in, and that was about all she wrote. He got the 1, 2, 3, and Rick Rude is the man that comes up with the victory, as Dave said, with an assist to Angel. Okay, that's just the beginning of it, David. We got plenty of it to go, and we're going to take time out now. We'll be back with the Dutchman in just a moment.
One fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up here. Standing in the ring is Keith Roberson out of Memphis, Tennessee, his opponent over in his corner. Here comes the referee, and officially with the introductions from Memphis, Tennessee at 238 pounds. On the left of your screen, that's Keith Roberson. And going against him from Oilcroft, Texas, 229 pounds, Dutch Mantell. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Referee is Jerry Calhoun.
Whoa. Look at it. We're off and running, and Keith Roberson is a pretty good-sized young man. Right away, he fires the Dutchman out of the ring, and brother, believe me this, he's starting to work on one of the tough guys you'll find running around in professional wrestling in Dutch Mantell. He jumped him right away, Dave. Just bam, bam.
Didn't even wait for the bell to sound. He was on him just before the bell rang.
Robertson, as we said, a pretty good-sized guy. With Mantell coming back through the ropes, he's away with that broad arm. Out he goes again. Look at this young guy starting out here by throwing Mantell out of the ring twice, Danny. I want to tell you, that's some heavy-duty action when you can pitch the Dutchman around. And right away, he's banging him with that forearm. Caught him with a forearm uppercut. Dutch fired across the ring. Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Keith Robertson charging in. Oh! Dutchman turned him loose. Really caught him with both feet. Good night, he's wailing. Look at that Dutch comeback. One thing, the experience and the determination of Mantell. Robertson will never be able to pick that up in a week. He looks awfully good very quick, but he's got still some time to put in something to learn. Look at the Dutchman go with him.
Ooh, powers it down to the mat. Wow. Little hair pulling there maybe, too, for good measure. Look at that. What a suplex. Dutch Mantell back to the turnbuckles and fires across with the upper arm. This might be it. 1, 2. It is it. Minute 53 seconds.
Mantell picks him up by the hair. He's going to glom him again, Dave.
I think you can see how it all wrapped up, as Robertson had looked good early, but there's Dutch in the air, dropped upper arm right across the top of the chest, and Robertson is pinned at this point. The count of 3 falls, and the Dutchman wins it.
There. By golly, I'll tell you one thing. I think Dutch got his ire up now. Just stay here, Dutch. You've already beaten him, but he got you a little hot. While you're getting your breath back, I want to take time right at the second to take a look at a tape, some highlights with Rick Rude that Dutch Mantell was involved in.
Dutch Mantell off the rope. Angel trips him up. Evelyn Stevens trips Rick Rude up. Mantell around behind him, rolls the shoulders down, 2, 3. Now Evelyn Stevens has Angel. Rick Rude hits Evelyn Stevens after throwing Dutch Mantell out of the ring. Backbreaker. Dutch Mantell comes back and runs Rick Rude and Angel out of the ring area.
He left at an appropriate time when you got back in there.
Okay, and everybody watch that tape. Now, what I've been telling you people out here for the last couple of weeks, I want to tell you I wasn't lying because I was telling the truth. And that tape right there showed me to be a truthful person. Now, Rude, we already know that you like to beat on women and tear them down, berate them, and do everything you want to do to them. But, you know, down in Texas, I was brought up never to touch a woman. If I'd have touched a woman, I think my old man would take me out, and he'd have beat me halfway the next week. So I never touched a woman. I got principles. I won't do that. I'll slap a man down, but I'm not going to hit a woman. Now, Rude, I hope you think you're a real big man, a real strong man, and that made you look real good there, I'm sure. Now, I'm sure you're in the back watching this. But I'm going to say one thing, Rude, and I'm going to call it right to your face because I know you're watching. In Texas, we got a word for it, and it's trash. It's trash, baby, and in Texas, we do something with trash. We do one of 3 things. We either take it out and bury it, we either go dump it, or we burn it, one of the 3. Now, Rude, I'm going to say one thing. Either this one's going to get you the next time we climb in the ring, or I'm going to burn you with this. And I'm going to make you a promise, Rude. I'm going to make you a promise that you're not going to forget. I'm going to get after you. I'm going to be going 110%. I'm going to be on you, baby. I'm going to be after you. And I'm going to render you useless. And I'm going to have that Evelyn Stevens come in. And I'm going to have her punch your lights out exactly like you punched her lights out. Now, you might slap Angel around, but this Evelyn Stevens, baby, she's a pretty tough broad, and she'll be looking for you. And then after we get rid of you, Rude, I'm going to turn that Evelyn loose on that little blonde-headed little girl you got with you, and she's going to rip her right in, too. Mark my words, Rude. It's not going to be repeated last time. It's going to be an all-out war. And, baby, this man right here, I'm going to win it, Jack.
You heard it from the tough Dutchman, and, brother, let me tell you, this is a guy who can back up a lot of what he says in there. Angel deserves it. Just looking at what happened out here today, she's got no business in it. She's up kicking Rick McCord in the side. We'll take time out. We have got the King and Jim the Anvil coming out here. Neidhart and Lawler in just a moment. We had Dutch Mantell in there with a tough young guy, and Keith Robertson, and prior to that, we had Rude with an assistance from good old Angel kicking a stew out of Rick McCord. Guess what's coming up next? The Anvil and the King, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to be to it in just a moment. Got a great expiration of time tag match. Right now, I want to remind Dutch Mantell and Evelyn Stevens will be going against Rick Rude and Angel in the ring. Oh, yeah. She's going to find out what it's like to get in there and face somebody. That Evelyn Stevens, tough young lady, and I'll guarantee Angel will have a rude awakening when that comes up, and it won't be Rick Rude. All righty, that's Monday night, and I got to tell you, it's just a dynamite night of action, and we are looking forward to all of it. You get your tickets up until 5 o'clock today, all day on Monday. Have them in advance, my friend. Oh, yes, the King. Well, he's going to be in there against some big gentleman himself. Gary.
I'm looking forward to it, Lance, just like I told you last week. You know, I kind of guarantee the people a win over the Ox Baker, and with my partner, Junkyard Dog, we came out victorious just like I said we would. I told the people what, what I should have given Humongous a steak dinner, because he is the one that opened my eyes. He is the one that made me realize what was happening, especially since all the people were coming around saying, King, what happened? Have you met your match? Is Humongous too much for you? And I'll be the first to admit, Lance, that I got a lot of things going. You know, we got the Jerry Lawler show, we got personal appearances, we got all kind of things going, and it's real easy to get sidetracked. Get your mind off your career, but let me tell you this, my mind is dead on it now, and if that's not proof enough last week, I'll guarantee you I'm going to prove it, and I'm going to open some people's eyes come Monday night.
Well, you got the Southern belt up. Listen, let's take a look at a little piece of videotape that we've got right now before we continue. Let's look at it. He's going now after that out. Big mask. He got it. Now it makes him a little more vulnerable to that right hand. And look at Lawler. Lawler again pounding. Pile driver. Uh-oh, that could be it. That's going to be a disqualification. That'll end it for Lawler and Humongous. The belts will remain the same. Lawler disqualified off the pile driver. 8 minutes, 40 seconds disqualification on Lawler for the pile driver. This was not a no disqualification match. He is disqualified for using the pile driver. Lawler going after another one. Hart right on his back. Pounding on Lawler. Lawler just standing there, but Hart got him away from Humongous. Dumps Jimmy into the top turnbuckle. Lawler bounces Hart down in the middle of the ring. He's lost it at 8:40. Slams Hart. The referee says, no, sir, you were disqualified for using a pile driver. Lawler heaves referee Jerry Calhoun over the top rope. Now he goes back after Humongous.
You see, Lance, I took the belt in, but the promotion came back, took it back. He has the belt temporarily. I can guarantee you that, just temporarily.
Monday night it'll be on the line.
That's exactly right.
You got your eye on it.
Okay.
Too. Well, Jerry, I know it's not a pleasant subject, but I just wanted to ask, because you were so prominent in his wrestling career. We saw the sad news about Andy Kaufman passing away, and I just wondered if you had any comments to make about it.
Well, you know, that is changing the subject, and I got some more I want to say about Humongous, but really, I am not, you know, I've had calls all week ever since, ever since Andy Kaufman did pass away. I've had calls from TV stations all across the country wanting to know my comments about you know, about Andy Kaufman's death, I'm really the wrong person to talk to about that. You know, I didn't like Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman didn't like me. I'm sorry that the guy's dead, but I would think that, you know, I always thought that when somebody dies, you talk to somebody that thought a lot of him. I hope that if I die, they don't interview Jimmy Hart, because, you know, I can imagine what he's going to say about it. It's a sad situation. I'm sorry about it. But other than that, you know, that's all I got to say. The thing about Monday night, I want to tell Humongous this, and I want to tell the fans that, you know, the support is, as I said, in the past few months, I realized, I sat back, I looked at some of my matches, and I realized I have neglected, it's been my own fault, I've neglected my career, and I've let the fans down. But as I said, my mind is in the right place now. It's head on, straight ahead, and brother, the Southern Heavyweight Championship for years has been known as my belt, and I still consider it my belt, and I don't make promises with my mouth that my body can't keep. So I'm making this promise right now to all of the people, to all of the fans, that Monday night I will beat Humongous and win my Southern Heavyweight title back. Either that or I'll wind up in the hospital. Now that's the promise, Lance. I know that's a heavy statement. He's going to have to do such a number on me that I'll be in a local hospital, or either I'll walk out of that ring with my belt back, and that is a promise.
I certainly hope the belt is around your waist and not that hospital. You've had enough time and air, but let me tell you, when this guy gets it ginned up, he can flat-foot it on, and I'll tell you that's what's going to be happening come Monday night for the Southern Heavyweight title match. We got a bunch lined up. Don't you dare go away. We'll be back just a moment. You know, Dave, I wasn't with you last week.
No.
Jimmy Hart had his severe, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
All of this peace and quiet with no Jimmy Hart around. Of
no
course,
family now.
The whole program isn't over.
Neidhart's Raiders.
All the guys, a lot of the guys, Hart's guys, did leave him. No question about that. They all did, but didn't all of them go with Neidhart? Because there was one guy, Bart Batten, who had been with Pork Chop Cash, you know, was the new Hart's fabulous ones. He teamed up, and I got to tell you, you see a lot of teams come along, but every now and then you'll run across a really refreshing team. I want you to take a look, my friends, at the new generation. To Batten, the dark-haired gentleman, Johnny Will Hoyt. The new generation, you'll be seeing a lot. Right now, let's go to the ring. You're seeing a lot up there already. Let's have the introductions, Davey.
Tell you what, can't wait for this one fall. 15-minute time limit. Introducing at 280 pounds from Reno, Nevada, on the left, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Going against him, 232 pounds from Memphis, Tennessee, the King, Jerry Lawler. One fall, 15-minute time limit match. Jerry Calhoun, the referee. Neidhart, with the Oakland Raiders cap that he has with him. Neidhart talking to Lawler. Lawler back in the corner, just politely listening. Referee says ring the bell. And Neidhart better put the cap down and get ready to battle with the King. Jim Neidhart. Back and Lawler into the turnbuckles. Referee is there calling for a break. Neidhart breaks it with the right fist, but Lawler smacks him right back. Neidhart will try to sneak that fist by, but he did not get away with it as Lawler was set and answered in kind. Neidhart drags the King across the ring with a Beal. Neidhart leave a little smile on his face. Lawler backs him into the corner, and he drags him across the ring. Well, if Neidhart thinks he's intimidated the King, he's got another thing coming. He's tried it about 3 ways and it hasn't worked. Lawler has been ready for it. Neidhart, after complaining to the referee, yells at the crowd, and again Lawler is just calmly waiting for him there. Big body slam by Neidhart. Backs to a corner. Lawler picks up Neidhart and body slams him. What a battle we got going here. The Anvil against the King. Jim Neidhart against Jerry Lawler. 15 minutes, our overall time limit. We're 2 minutes, 15 seconds into it right now. Nothing has worked for Jim Neidhart. He's tried body slams, he's tried arm drags, he's tried a little bit of everything. Neidhart raked his fingers across Lawler's eyes and then used the forearm a couple of times. Neidhart slams the King's head into the turnbuckle. Lawler into the turnbuckles and then dumped on the mat. As Neidhart threw a body block on him. Neidhart with a powerful right arm. Back on the rope. Neidhart was biting his nose. Jim Neidhart has taken control. Lawler fired into the turnbuckles. He tried it earlier, and now Neidhart in a three-point stance, and again he blocks the King right off his feet. trouble. Neidhart tried to take control early in the match and couldn't do it. But I tell you what, the last 2 minutes, it counted 2. Whoa. Almost a 3 count. Lawler able to get the shoulder up at the count of 2. Neidhart just using raw power. There's a cover again. Count is 2, and the King breaks out of it at the 2 count. Again, very close to a pin.
Boy, that's one thing Neidhart is. He is raw, and he is powerful.
4 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Lawler. Neidhart. Neidhart with the upper hand at the moment.
Almost all the way to the ropes, Dave.
There's a cover. 1, 2 again. Lawler able to break out of it. The King just getting that shoulder up off the mat. The instant the shoulder leaves the mat, the count stops. That has happened 3 times so far in the match.
Brother, you're looking at main event action, any arena in the United States, right here on Championship Wrestling. The Anvil and the King going at it, and right now, the Anvil is just beating the stew out of the King. Gotta tell it like it is.
Ooh. Lawler has not really been able to make much of an offensive move in a long, long time as Neidhart just beating on him. Oh, look out. Strap comes down, and here comes the King. Series of left hand. There's a flip. Neidhart finds himself on the mat, and the crowd says, use it. Use it he does. The right hand against Jim Neidhart. Lawler over to the rope. From the middle rope. The smash.
He got Lawler hot, brother.
Oh, he did. He sure did. Lawler, we've said many times before, is notoriously a slow starter in his matches, especially big, tough matches against competition the caliber of Jim Neidhart. Look out, Neidhart. Oh, reverse. The King reversed Neidhart into the turnbuckles, but that time he makes a mistake as Neidhart is gone.
Look out.
Oh, this time Lawler moves out of the way of the block, and it's the referee that gets hit.
Poor Jerry Calhoun. He takes one of those Oakland Raiders' shoulders. Ooh. Oh, Lawler with a chair slams Neidhart. Puts him down.
1, 2, and 3.
We said made him mad, partner. He made him mad.
He was mad. Ended up a tag team, Lawler in the chair. All right, you watch what happened. Lawler had Neidhart going, and the referee had been blocked by Neidhart. There's Jerry bringing that folding metal chair to the ring, and boom. Nighty-night time for Mr. Neidhart to cover, and the referee sees what's going on. Lawler says, count him, he did. Neidhart loses, Lawler wins it.
Referee going back to see if he can, Neidhart's got a hold of him. He's already probably busted 2 ribs on him right there when he slammed him with that shoulder into the middle. Neidhart up there screaming at referee Jerry Calhoun. He's saying, hey, he used the chair down there. Of course, Calhoun had no knowledge of it because he was laying in a heap where Neidhart at 280 pounds had bowled him right over. You know what some of those guys trying to block Neidhart felt like when he was on the pass rush. Coming after referee Jerry Calhoun, Jim Neidhart, screaming and moaning about the chair. Yeah, Lawler used the chair, no doubt about it. Now Lawler has gone, and Neidhart remains. He's hollering and screaming, saying...
He says he's not leaving.
Hey. Jim. Come on, get out of here. Just take it on in the back. Now, you lost the match, and just take it in the back. Will you please? So come on. It's all over with. The match is done. Well, you can sit there, but we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a minute. Still got Neidhart up in the ring in there, but he's got to leave here sooner or later. Austin Idol has got a big match coming up with Randy Macho Man Savage. Savage had some comments about this match. Let's take a listen to him.
With the memory of last Monday night, losing the International Heavyweight Championship belt. Yeah, with the memory of that night, with all the intensity that intensity has. With all the intensity, Monday night International Heavyweight Championship match. The Macho Man Randy Savage goes against Austin Idol. And Austin Idol, I'm looking right in the video scope right now. And I'm looking right at you. And I'm saying, man, how can you sleep at night? Yeah, how can you sleep at night? You know, and the people in the Mid-South Coliseum and all over the world know that I did not give up. And referee Paul Morton, you better never let me see you walk in the streets. No, never let me see you walk in the streets, man, because I'm going to slap your face and do something else. Yeah, do something else. Vendetta, Austin Idol. Vendetta, you understand, Vendetta? Now you're talking International Heavyweight Championship match, yeah. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, where I won the belt. Yeah, we're going right back, and we're going to go one more time. End of the road type thing. Last hurrah for the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol. And I'm going to win the International Heavyweight Championship belt. Yeah, I am. Tell you why that I know that I'm going to win the match. Because the only way that a person can win is that the second of Austin Idol, man, waves the flag, yeah. Or my dad waves the flag. That's the only way. No pin or submission, Austin Idol. No referee to do the thing to take the International Heavyweight Championship belt away from me. Now, Dad, if I'm laying there and I'm bleeding, man, in a pool of blood, are you going to wave that flag? No. No, he's not going to wave that flag. Even if I'm in a pool of blood or something down there hurt, he ain't going to wave the flag. What if Austin Idol's got the Las Vegas leg lock on me? And what if he's got it where one of my legs is broken? And the bone is sticking out the leg? All right, out there, you going to wave the flag? No. No, he's not going to wave the flag. There ain't no way. Pin or submission is out, baby. Your baby's going to wave the flag. It's you and me with the winner getting the International Heavyweight Championship belt.
Still sitting in the ring, Jim Neidhart. You're acting like a spoiled kid. Waller is not coming back out. Austin Idol has got an important match coming up with Randy Macho Man Savage.
Clear the ring, just get rid of this jerk, Lance. There's an old saying that some win and some lose, and some are born to sing the blues. I think this jerk is singing the blues right now.
Yeah, he got a 1, 2, 3. Now he's hot.
A perfect example of the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. That's the agony of defeat right there we're looking at.
Austin, you've got an important match coming up with Macho Man Randy Savage. It's pretty hard to ignore the big noise up there.
Extremely hard to ignore.
Yeah. But you've got a match coming up with...
Excuse me, Lance. You know, I think I'd like to say something directly to this jerk, okay, if I can. Excuse me, Lance, and I want to apologize to the rest of the television viewing audience. You know what your problem is, I think, Neidhart? I think your whole problem is that you are a habitual loser. I think that's your main problem, jerk. You were a loser when you were involved in the anvil throw. You were a loser when you played professional football. That's why he's no longer playing football today. And to make it a little bit sweeter than that, you are a loser in professional wrestling, jerk. Now, if you think what just happened to you was bad then, if you mess with me, darling, you'll find out what a real losing battle can be. Now, well, let's just go ahead and conduct this interview.
Let's see if we can.
Get them in here.
Get this next thing going in here. Yeah, let's just get it started. I'm going to go back and check on all.
Yeah. All right, we'll wait to get the referee in here. Here comes PYT. Got a tag team match coming up. PYT Express in the ring right now. Norvell Austin and Coco Ware. There's a referee up there. Now we're waiting for the opponents for PYT. Harley Davidson of Dirty Road. Harley Davidson and Dirty Roads headed this way. Austin and Coco Ware, Stagger Lee still up in the ring. Yeah, now, yeah, I'm for it. I don't know where they are. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, going to see if he can get them on in here. And we'll be underway very shortly.
They're back there ministering to Austin, but I just heard that Dirty Roads and Harley Davidson are not here. I don't know what their problem is, whether it was transportation or what. But Dutch Mantell and Jerry Lawler are going to come out here and substitute for him. So it's a pretty fair ball.
Not a bad tag team match at all, let me tell you. All right. Well, PYT Express.
Neidhart hit. Yeah. He almost broke his shoulder. He hit him about 4 or 5 times right on his shoulder. And the last one caught him right smack in the nose. Busted his face all up. Yeah. Right. What a mess. I'm not sure whether his shoulder's broken or not either. I know his nose is broken. Lawler and Mantell coming in against the PYT Express. They have a little trouble getting in there, but they're getting things organized right now. I don't know whether we started yet or not. We haven't gotten a signal. The action has started.
He said ring it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah, it's sounded, Jerry. Referee Jerry Calhoun verifying that the bell has sounded, and we are underway.
They're substituting. They couldn't be here for some reason.
Coco Ware, Stagger Lee in the ring right now. He's out of Union City, Tennessee, and he's battling the king, Jerry Lawler. Lawler and Mantell against the PYT Express. Lawler and Mantell both already have had rugged single matches today. Mantell defeated Keith Robertson, who came on strong early in the match before the Dutchman went to work in earnest and defeated him. Lawler called in a tag team partner, a folding metal chair, and defeated the Anvil. Coco Ware talking to the crowd. Ooh, right fist to the jawbone, and Coco Ware, boy, he nailed him a good one right on the jaw. Ooh, Lawler back in the corner. Coco Ware dancing around a little bit, feeling pretty good after landing a solid right. Oh, he doesn't feel too good right now. The King landed a solid right, too, and flipped him right out of the ring. Coco Ware down on the floor. Norvell Austin trying to get a ruling from the referee that Coco was thrown over the rope. That would have been disqualification on Lawler and Mantell, and PYT would not have had to continue against them. But that ruling is not made. That, in fact, is not what happened. It was a momentum that carried Coco over the top rope. He steps back in the ring. Tag is made. And here's Norvell Austin. That was a legal tag by PYT. Lawler makes a legal tag on Dutch Mantell. And fire Norvell into the rope. Double backdrop coming off the rope. And Mantell, who took the tag from Lawler, stays in there, wraps up the arm, picks Norvell up in the air, body slam. Coming up on the 3-minute mark in this one. This is an expiration of time match. And time remains, so we could have one fall or 3 or 4. Just depends on time. Dutchman maintaining a good arm bar on Norvell's left arm. Well, not for long. Norvell using the rope. Smart move on the part of Norvell Austin to get out of it. He power slams Dutch. Got him rolling, coming off the rope. Dutch moves out of the way. Picks Norvell up, and there's a body slam that he answers him with. Tag made by Dutch Mantell. Good action over in the corner of Lawler and Mantell. Lawler comes in. Look out. Coco Ware comes wandering into the ring. Referee is now sending him back to the corner. Norvell wants a tag. He was a long way from the corner, though. They're out near the center of the ring. Four minutes gone. First fall action. Lawler makes a tag. Dutch Mantell goes to work on Norvell Austin. Austin into the rope. Backside of the boot coming off of there. He makes the tag on Coco Ware. Coco for the PYT Express. He's looking for a tag. Norvell did not see him. Norvell was over in the corner but did not see that Coco wanted the tag, so he missed it. Coco Ware, backdrop on Mantell. Ooh, drops with a smash. Now Coco gets the tag. PYT Express looks like maybe they've gotten things together a little bit here, and they are working more as a tag team that we have been used to seeing. So using also some of those PYT tactics that we don't like to see quite so much. Clothesline as Mantell came off the ropes. Tag made and Coco Ware back in. 5 minutes, 17 seconds into the action. They're double teaming Dutch over here in the corner. Norvell from out on the apron, Coco from in the ring. Now they make an exchange with no tag. Look at Coco on the top rope. He drops down on Dutch Mantell. There's a cover. Referee doesn't see it. Now he does. Count is 2. Count is 3. PYT Express gets a win here in the first fall. Remember, it is just the first fall. As Dutch Mantell was pinned. Take a look at what happened here. The top rope. There's Coco coming off the top rope. Norvell holding Dutch Mantell up in the air, and Coco unloads on that right forearm. Dutch hits the mat. The referee trying to get Lawler back outside. Coco went with a cover. The count of 3, and PYT Express have a first fall win. There is a discussion over here. Lawler explained, I think, to Jerry Calhoun what happened, but that's going to be it, I think, first fall. Well, the discussion still continues. It's rare in a situation like this, so that the referee changes a ruling. Has happened, but now it looks like they're headed out. It's going to stand. PYT Express with a win in the first fall. 5 minutes, 45 seconds of time on it. That is just the first fall. More action will be coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Austin is getting ready to go to the doctor in there and get that shoulder where he was pounding it. Man, his nose is a mess. And
Yeah,
we're down.
We're going to take a break here.
Okay, we'll take a break. We're going to be back in just one moment. Okay, we're going to be back in the ring here in just a moment. For those of you who missed it earlier, I'll tell you, a really exciting team, and I know I didn't do too good a job of identifying, but we will in the event you saw it before. If you didn't, you're in for a thrill. A real good-looking young team to come along here. Mark Batten is the blonde. Gentleman with the dark hair is Johnny Wilhoit. They form the new generation. I want you to take a look at them one more. Stagger Lee, Coco Ware, feeling his oats, getting a pin in the first fall on Dutch Mantell. Here come the Dutchman and the King back in here. Ring the bell and watch this. Uh-oh.
Look out.
Coco's going to his trunk.
Yeah.
Nailed him again.
Norvell Austin in there now after the tag. Dutch trying to get to Coco, and he did, but the PYT Express double-teaming him over in the corner. Lawler was trying to get in to help out, but the referee sends him back. Norvell with a Coco butt on Dutch Mantell. And PYT, boy, they got a victory in the first fall, and they are intent on taking up here. One, down to one as Dutch Mantell thought he did too. He rolled him down, but Coco was able to get there and help his partner out, and that beat the stew out of Dutch Mantell again. Norvell, high in the air, drops down with the lower leg. Dutch reaching for the tag in the corner, but he can't get there. He's about 4 feet away from the tag on Lawler. Ooh, big clothesline by Coco.
You got to give the devil his due. This PYT, they work well together, Dave. You look at the way they tag and the way they distract and keep them going. They really work well together.
They did not work well in the first part of fall number one, and then when they started that teamwork, the PYT teamwork, they took over and got the first fall win. They are starting, as you just pointed out, with that great teamwork that they have right now, and they've got Dutch Mantell in trouble. Ooh. Another one of those tactics that win matches for tag teams. They're keeping Mantell in there, keeping him away from the tag. Don't let the fresh man get in.
Also noted that when Stagger Lee was over there working on Dutch, Norvell is over keeping Lawler when Lawler got ready to come in and help the Dutchman.
There's the tag. Boy, they needed that. Here comes Lawler. And now we're looking at a different ball game because Lawler, this is his first trip in here in this fall. He's been watching all the goings-on. Gives Dutch a chance to catch his breath and kind of rearrange a little bit over in the corner. Oh, look out. That comes down. Lawler grabs both of them and the heads go together. Jerry Lawler with a body slam on Norvell Austin. He goes for the middle rope. A smash. He got him with a good one. A cover. 1, 2, and it's all even. One fall apiece right now. 2 minutes, 32 seconds. The time on the second fall as Lawler gets the pin on Norvell Austin.
Boy, yeah, that makes it one apiece, Dave. We got still some time for action, and we're going to be back to it in just one moment. Well, we didn't have Davis in a rows, but boy, we got Lawler, man. We got time for a third one
I don't think we do. No, we don't have time, I don't think, to give them the mandatory rest period and get them back in here, I don't believe. So time is just running very short. It's going to have to end it right there. So it's going to be one fall apiece. Coco got the pin on Dutch with foreign object probably in the first fall, but then Lawler got the pin in the second fall, so that's where we stand, one apiece.
Yeah, boy, what a day today. Just as Neidhart goes wild up there in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
It's there, you know, he gets beat by Lawler. True, Lawler hit him with a chair.
Yeah, he did, no doubt.
And he comes out here and glums Austin Idol when his back is turned to him, pitches him over our desk here, and, well, I'll tell you, it was something else. He started pounding on Idol with the
right
chair and then beating him with a fist. And he murdered that shoulder of Austin Idol and then busted his nose wide open when he slammed that chair right down on his head. Here you see Neidhart. The referee comes out and gets him off, and Neidhart runs back over, picks the chair up.
I think you might have been able to see there how that chair was bent from him pounding on Austin's shoulder, and then that last time there, he caught him right across the nose and messed it up.
I got to tell you, what a day. What else do we have here, David?
In our opening match today, we had Rick Rude in here with Angel at ringside. He defeated Rick McCord. Angel got an assist on that.
Oh, yeah.
Here on the floor.
Getting
involved in the action.
Kicking him.
Dutch Mantell going against Keith Robertson, and Mantell won it. Lawler defeated Neidhart with the help of a metal chair, as we said earlier, and PYT Express going against Jerry Lawler and Dutch Mantell. That one ends a draw. one fall apiece.
We introduced today the new generation, a brand new team of
good
Mark
team.
Batten and Johnny Wilhoit. I think you'll enjoy seeing them in the future. We're going to enjoy seeing you. Until we do next week, Lance Russell for Dave Brown saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of championship wrestling.